Hello everybody and welcome to Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series GarageCam presented by Mobile One here on NASCAR.com. I'm Chuck Busch. I'm filling in today for Matthew Dillner, who is not here. He's somewhere else. So we're going to take you on a tour of the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series garage as these drivers and teams get ready for the Go Bowling 400 at Kansas Speedway. And it looks like we have a driver here already on GarageCam. Timmy Hill, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing well this morning.
You ready for a little fast, full day here at Kansas?
Yeah, so far so good. You know, this is a beautiful day here in Kansas. We're working on a car right now. We actually had a small issue. We had one of our straps break on the hauler on the way out, so we had a little bit of body damage already that we're trying to repair, but hopefully we'll get this squared away very fast when we get out there, but we're looking forward to it.
Cool deal. Well, last week we saw you hanging out on the boulevard in Talladega. Did you see anything unique out there?
You typically see a lot of things that are unique out there. Now, Talladega Boulevard is it's a very fun event, or not event, really it's just a lifestyle out there. The people in Talladega, really the NASCAR fans in general, all great fans, and they really have a great time out there.
You seen anything weird at Kansas yet?
Not yet. Just got here this morning, but I'm sure I'll cruise around and check out all the fun scenes out there.
Awesome. Well, Timmy Hill, thank you for being on GarageCam, and good luck out there today. Well, that's fun when the straps break in the hauler. You got to do a little bit of work before the race even starts, before practice even starts. You see the number 55 of Derek Cope in this here garage stall. He's in the 55, he's in the 50 stall. I don't have, I've got some stats and facts and figures here for you today on GarageCam. Let's see. Oh, here's a fun one as my sheets blow around. It's windy in Kansas, did you know that? Maybe Toto will blow in here. At the St. Louis Fair in 1904, iced tea was invented. Tea was served with ice for the first time. And I think I saw Ty Dillon walking around earlier in a Twisted Tea fire suit. Maybe that's in honor of the 1904 invention of iced tea. We're gonna move around here in the garage and head on over to the other side of this. This is the back of the garage. Got a couple cars back here, getting ready, doing a little bit of repair work. Now we're gonna cut through. I'm trying to walk and talk and chew bubble gum at the same time, and sometimes that doesn't work for me. And here we see the number 72 of Cole Witt in the Arctic Coolers machine. I'm tangled. There we go. I'm untangled now. There's only so many things I can do at one time. There. Drew's working on the car, getting ready. Parked next to him, we got number 38, David Reagan. Oh, and we see Cole Witt chatting it up with some crew members over here. See if we can get in and grab a word with Cole. Can we get you on GarageCam live real quick? Cole Witt, the driver of number 72 Arctic Chevy. I'm filling in for Matt Dillner.
Oh,
so,
okay.
You know, we're here live on NASCAR.com. Here in Kansas, what do you think about your ride this weekend?
We'll see, man. I mean, we're about to get out there. We'll get some practice and see what we got. But, you know, the year so far has been a good year for us. Glad to have Arctic back on board and just been trying to plug away with this small team here.
So what would you say is the most unique thing about Kansas Speedway?
You know, they repaved it a little while back, and it's slowly starting to age a little bit. Finally got the track where it can move around a decent amount. You know, we start off pretty much right around the bottom, and then move up to the middle, and eventually you'll be all the way up to the fence. But it tends to be like the more you run and the more it rubbers up, you kind of eventually the whole track will be rubbered up, and then we have to figure out which lane's really going to work. So until that rubber gets laid down, you know, the track's always fast, and then kind of later on it changes a lot for the race.
Is it difficult to transition from Talladega last week into a Kansas this week? Like mindset-wise. Yeah, Talladega, it's big, it's wild, the infield, big party. Then we come out to Kansas.
Yeah, no, it's definitely totally different. It's 180 different, but you know, the main thing here is the speeds are up. You know, it's a fast mile and a half, so you know, at Talladega you almost kind of get used to that speed, where here you feel the speed a little bit more. So, but as far as an infield and stuff, it's definitely a little more laid back.
Well, thank you, Cole Witt. Have a good day today here at Kansas Speedway. Oh, there's all kinds of drivers just sort of hanging out. You got Chris Buescher over here. You got Matt Dibenedetto over there. Wonder if we can grab a word with Chris Buescher for GarageCam. Oh, he's going in the holler. All right. Maybe we'll see if we can.
Hey, Chuck, I think that 47 car is back the right way up. Because in Talladega, it wasn't.
That is correct. It was upside down on its roof. Wild wreck, the big one at Talladega. That was, you know, we were sitting there in the infield just wondering, is it going to happen? And at Talladega, it's never is it going to happen. It's when. And yeah, I mean, I said it's probably not going to happen, because every now and then you get a race where you don't have the big one. But we got it. And now we're joined with another big one, Matt Dibenedetto and Ryan Ellis. You can jump in too if you want to. Oh, you're just hanging out? Just hanging out?
Just being the PR girl.
Just being the PR girl? It's a good look for him, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, he's a cute one for sure.
So how's your week been? You hanging out, having a good time here in Kansas?
Yeah, I like coming here. Actually, it's a really cool, nice area, and the weather's gorgeous, so that's always a bonus.
Oh, yeah.
And Saturday night race here, those are ones we always look forward to. It's fun.
So are you a fan of night racing?
I am, yeah. I wish there were way more of them. The night races are fun. It's cool to, I don't know, I think it just adds a little craziness. I think everybody loses their mind just a little extra on the night races for some reason.
What is your favorite part about Kansas? Is it the barbecue in Kansas City?
You beat me to it. I'm a food guy, man. I may not be like really big, but I eat everything. So yeah, food. We went to a barbecue place last night. See, I mark like all my places we go to when we're like, oh, we're going to Phoenix, oh, we're going to Kansas, we're going here. It's all just like, oh, this restaurant's here, this restaurant's here. So I'm kind of a fatty at heart.
So where'd you go here?
We went to BB's Lawnside Barbecue. Yeah. We went there
stuff.
last night. So yeah, I get my fair share of barbecue whenever we're out on this trip.
Did they have any live music at BB's last night?
Yep, they did. Yep.
It's always a good time.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right. Well, Matt, thank you for joining us, filling in for Matt Dillner this week. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, we can tell everybody if they need to vote for me into the All-Star race.
There you go.
This guy.
Starting that campaign on NASCAR.com.
That's right.
Go vote for this guy. Thanks, Matt. We're going to move around a little bit more here, see what else we can see. The number 10 of Danica Patrick rocking the Wonder Woman paint scheme this weekend. Wonder Woman coming out in theaters soon. Don't know the date, but you can go check it out. The One Cure Flint Animal Cancer Center also on the side of the car with a Wonder Woman looking out on the hood. Danica Patrick. Here we see Michael McDowell in the 95. Did you know that Kansas inventors include Alman Stoger of El Dorado, who invented the dial telephone in 1889, not 1989. It had already been invented by 1989. What's that? There is something with root beer. CJ Latirzo, our audio guy, said that there is something with root beer. Just looked up a whole bunch of stacks and fats, and Zach Cook, our camera guy, filling in for Matt Dillner.
I think that was Dr. Pepper.
It was Dr. Pepper. Ah, right, because he was looking at the the Landon Castle number 34 with A&W on the hood. But there is a Dr. Pepper car a little bit further down. He just got his soft drinks a little bit confused, a little mixed up. As we see the number 15 of Reed Sorenson.
Zach hops on the show once a week and or once a year and has to be a wise guy.
That's his job. Number 83 of Corey LaJoy. And there is the number 23, Dr. Pepper, Gray Galding, Toyota. And I don't exactly remember the stat that Zach pulled on Dr. Pepper. Was it that it was invented in Missouri or Kansas?
Missouri.
Missouri.
The state fair, I believe.
At the state fair in maybe 1904? Yes. Do you know what else was invented in 1904 at the Missouri State, in St. Louis at the state fair? Sorry, World Fair, 1904.
Was that the ice cream cone?
It was indeed the first ice cream cone. An ice cream vendor ran out of cups and asked a waffle vendor if he could roll one up so he could throw some ice cream in there to get it to the fans. Much like we bring you GarageCam to the fans, we're finding ways to do it. They found a way to do it in 1904 to get ice cream to the people. As you see Jeffrey Earnhardt talking to some crew members, starting in the number 33 this weekend. Yeah, I like seeing the North Carolina state flag on top of his, right above the door, next to his Twitter handle. I'm a big fan of North Carolina. Let's see if we can grab a word with Jeffrey real quick. We're live on GarageCam on NASCAR.com, filling in for Matthew Dillner. I was just remarking how much I enjoy seeing a North Carolina state flag on a car.
Hey, got to represent the colors, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Born and raised there, so I'm always proud when I see that other.
Hey,
you enjoying your time out here in Kansas?
I am. It's luckily it's not as windy as it normally is. Normally it's blowing like 100 mile an hour here, so glad to see the wind's not as bad. We're just doing some final touches on the car here. Hopefully get to go turn some laps here soon.
So what's your favorite part about coming out here to Kansas?
Probably the Speedway. I mean, this place is fast, man. It's fast, fun to race on. Obviously, you know, it's got a fairly new surface, so that makes it enjoyable for us drivers, not having to fight handling too much, but it's a lot of fun, man. It's a good time.
Everybody always talks about the barbecue out here, but being a North Carolina guy, which barbecue is better, North Carolina barbecue or Kansas City barbecue?
Nothing beats North Carolina barbecue.
Amen. You heard it here.
Traditional North Carolina barbecue, can't beat it.
Boom. You heard it here on NASCAR.com. North Carolina barbecue wins. Well, thank you, Jeffrey.
Yes, sir.
Have a good day today. I know I'm probably going to catch a lot of flack for saying the North Carolina barbecue is better, but it all depends on what you grew up with, I think. Kansas City barbecue has, there is good stuff here. It is great food. It is delicious. The sauce is quite tasty. But nothing beats North Carolina barbecue for me. Nothing. Hang on. Let's see how many microphones we can get in this shot. CJ blocking the wind from hitting the microphone. I don't know if that'll work if you put that on there. Going off the rails here on GarageCam, but we're about halfway. I don't have, you know, there's like nobody out here telling me that. I just looked at my watch. It's a little bit of multitasking.
Chuck, you're almost halfway.
Almost halfway on GarageCam. Oh, hey, look, Matt Stricker just sent me a note that said halfway, halfway, halfway. He's doing that from Charlotte. And I bring you the crossed arms of halfway here on GarageCam. Did you know that the state insect of Missouri is the honeybee? And the state bird is the native bluebird? Just some little tidbits and facts we bring to you fans here on NASCAR.com. State animal is the mule. Ooh, I see a car. It's the number 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. And the Mountain Dew SA. That's kind of like that, Dew SA. Do SA. Do SA. Crew working on the interior a little bit. Wish I had like a Mountain Dew Missouri fact to like thrown in there, but I don't. But that is a sweet looking ride. I like the blue. It's a nice shade of blue. I mean, I could state the obvious right now that Dale Earnhardt Jr. announced his retirement earlier in the year, but I don't know. Have you guys heard that one? Had that one been in the news anywhere? I don't know. I don't think so.
Last spring Kansas race.
You know, we had a, on the, I'm going to do a little shameless self-promotion on the podcast. We had a, we have a running junior watch, Dale watch, if you will. Oh, speaking of the podcast, he's probably going to walk past me. Hey, it's Ryan Blaney.
Do we know each other?
Maybe, kind of. I think we do a thing with the thing.
I don't know. I think you bailed on the last thing.
I had a shootout here, but I was just talking about the
It's
podcast.
fine. You didn't want to come to it. It's fine.
I didn't.
We had a
No,
great-
see
we
what
had a
you
great
guys
time, by
do
the
when
way.
I don't show up? You sign me up to wear a bikini?
Yeah, that's just it for bailing. So I don't. Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm happy. I hope we get to 3,000.
I don't know. I don't know if we can. I'm not saying that I don't have faith in the fans, but 3,000's a lot.
I got faith in them.
You got faith in
I
them?
might make 3,000 dummy accounts. Might take me all day. I like your Cleveland Indians hat though.
It's not Cleveland. It's actually it's
Who is it?
it's so when
Just
we
a-
go to
just a
Watkins
C
Glen, yeah.
For
yeah.
Chuck?
Yeah.
You were.
It's a C for Chuck, for Charlotte. It's close to the old Charlotte Hornets baseball hat, but it's actually for Cornell. I saw it in the store up there, so you're gonna walk away slowly. Okay, Ryan Blaney, have a good day, buddy. We'll see you Monday. Yeah, be sure to check out the podcast coming this Monday. Well, we're recording Monday. It will release on Wednesday. We will have Ricky Stenhouse Jr., last weekend's winner, in studio, talking about some stuff and some things. Maybe not a lot of racing, but. Oh, CJ asked how many drivers would I get on this show, and he set the over-under at 4 and 4.5. 4.5. And we hit 5. So we got you 5 drivers as we look at the number 3, which I said I was going to get 3 as we look at the number 3 E15 15% ethanol Chevy of Austin Dillon. I didn't have faith in myself that I could get more than 4. Parked next to him is his brother, Ty Dillon, in the Twisted Tea number 13. Remember, iced tea invented at the St. Louis World Fair. A lot of things happened at the St. Louis World Fair. And there's that sound. The sound of the cars firing up and getting ready. See the number 43. And there is the king, used to pilot this famous, iconic machine, the number 43, Smithfield Ford. Loud noises behind us. And the king is wearing his Harley-Davidson motorcycle jacket. I think right now his son is out on the on his annual ride. And I think the king is going to join him here in a little bit. So that'll be a fun day as we check out the number 77 of Erik Jones. A 5-hour energy Toyota. That sound, the sound of a NASCAR race car in the garage. Turn up your speakers, listen to it. It's gonna make your day great. There's the Circle K Toyota Camry, Matt Kenseth. Parked next to him, we got the number 5 of Casey Kane. A Farmers Insurance Chevrolet SS. Just looking at all the, lot of activity in the garage this time of day. Cars moving around, engines firing up. CJ telling me I don't need to use the stick bike anymore. A lot of activity. Number 6, Trevor Bayne. Speaking of number 6, Dodge City, Kansas, is the windiest city in the United States.
6.
Huh? What does that have to do with 6? It's number 6 on my list of Kansas facts. That's right, I've got a list of Kansas facts and Missouri facts. Boom. What do you think about that, Kurt Busch and your number 41 Haas Automation Ford Fusion? Do I have a number 41? Why, yes, I do, CJ. I do indeed. A 30-foot tall statue of Johnny Caw stands in Manhattan, Kansas. The statue represents the importance of the Kansas wheat farmer. So there you go. That is our number 41 stat for the state of Kansas. So we now look at the number 31 of Ryan Newman. Number 31, Ryan Newman. There's last week's winner, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., walking back over to his car. We're gonna scoot on through to the other side of the garage. As we see the You know what? Let's go down this way and then work our way back down. So we can finish the show in style. Let's see what we can see down here. Drivers walking around, heading out to their cars. See Joey Logano in his car already. There's Kevin Harvick walking up to his Busch Light Ford. Jimmy Johnson's number 48. There you see Ryan Blaney and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. discussing things, possibly discussing what they're going to discuss on the podcast next week. I don't know, we'll see. But Ricky is running the Go Bowling Ford Fusion. Oh, and I'm getting some requests from Matt Strickert, apparently. My phone just told me some things, that there's some stuff on there. Blaine Smith, Chuck and Dorothy follow the yellow brick road to GarageCam. I don't know, but this number 17, it's got that winner sticker on there. Ricky Stenhouse won last week at Talladega in a thrilling last lap pass. Started on the pole, had a couple of issues, but then got that ride back out front and was able to get his first Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series win. And I just lost my earpiece, so I can't hear anything. This show, I'm falling apart today, I tell you. I don't know if it came out, if it came unplugged, what happened. There we go. You see the number 11 of Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch driving the number 18 Toyota Camry with M&M's Red Nose Day on the side, on the front, on the hood. Got about 5 minutes left here in GarageCam. Drivers are getting ready to climb in, get ready to roll out. The number 14 crew is backing Clint's ride. Clint, the Emporia, Kansas native. Let's see if we can get a Kansas fact for Clint. Number 14. Yeah. Number 14, silent comedian Buster Keaton was from Piqua, Kansas. So that's kind of fitting, you know. Clint, he's a funny guy. He makes the fans laugh. Buster Keaton, early star of silent films, also from Kansas. I'm gonna go to some fan requests that Matt Strickert has sent in. Allison Chamberlain just voted for Blaney in the All-Star fan vote. So Matt Dibenedetto asking fans to vote for him, but then Allison Smith is saying that she's voting for Blaney. Lewis D would like to see Chase Elliott. We will get to Chase Elliott as you see Kevin Harvick inside his ride. Leah Bartlett wanted to see the number 5 of Casey Kane. We showed you that car a little bit earlier. You see Joey Logano, window net up, getting ready to go out for this first practice for the Cup Series of the weekend. Friday, a busy day here at Kansas Speedway. You've got practice all day long. Then tonight at 6:45 p.m. Eastern on FS1, you have Cup qualifying. See Jamie McMurray, another Midwest guy, getting ready to hop in his McDonald's Chevrolet. And then later tonight, after qualifying at 8:30 p.m. on FS1, you have got the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race. I believe that is the Toyota Tundra 250. Coming to you from Kansas Speedway, and there is the number 24 of Chase Elliott. Chase getting strapped in, the window net going up. As you see that live on NASCAR.com, on GarageCam, getting ready, the Dawsonville, Georgia native. We've got about some minutes left where we're getting close to the end here. You can see the number 2 of Brad Keselowski. Brad talking things over with his crew. Getting ready to hop in, put the helmet on. Getting ready to go. And here is the number 78, Martin Truex Jr. Auto Owners Insurance on the hood of this Furniture Row Racing Toyota. The trouble is, I got 50 facts for each state, and I can't do math, so I couldn't count up to what's the number 78 fact. It'd be 38? It would be 38, wouldn't it? Sure. Look, I'm a TV producer. I'm not a mathematician. 28? See, you were wrong. And there we see Kyle Larson, the number 42 ride. Kyle getting ready to go out there and practice here live on NASCAR.com GarageCam.
I think we have a penalty to serve, so it may be.
Talking with PR rep Davis over here.
What's up?
How's it going?
Good.
Y'all are serving a penalty?
I think so.
Is it a 10, 5, 10?
It's on officials say 5, but
Okay.
I don't know if that meant 5 minutes till the cars are on track.
We got about 2 minutes, I think, till cars are on track. So, I don't know.
see.
It'll be interesting. Fast car, though?
Oh, always.
You speak for your driver?
Definitely fast.
Always fast. You got to love having the surrogates that can give you the information here in the garage. As Keselowski's fired up, these cars are getting ready to roll out. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night at 7:30 on FS1 to watch the Go Bowling 400. Back in the number 78 back in. 22 of Joey Logano rolling out. Here comes the number 18 of Kyle Busch. And I want to thank all of you fans as you see the number 11 and the number 17 and the number 21. I want to thank you fans for tuning in and putting up with my rambling. But for everybody here at NASCAR.com, for CJ Latirzo, Zach Cook, running the camera, doing a great job, and all that audio coming in clean from CJ. It's good stuff. Shout out to Matt Strickard back at the office, and Dillner, wherever you are. Big props to you. So for everybody here at NASCAR.com, enjoy the weekend and enjoy the race.